finding a job is an even bigger challenge for returning veterans than it is for civilians. Harley Lippman is founder and CEO of consulting firm Genesis 10. He joins us today to talk about getting America's vets civilian jobs. Harley, welcome to the show. How are you?
Great, thank you.
So the unemployment rate for veterans, about 9%, really almost double the national rate. Why is that so much higher? Why is it harder for vets apparently to find jobs?
Well, one reason is, let's look at resume writing. Mm-hmm. They don't have resumes in the military. They wear their resumes. It's their uniform, their ranks, any medals or stars that they have. So they're completely unfamiliar with that process. Mm-hmm. So that's one challenge, is a resume writing. And then when it comes to interviewing, they learn right away. For example, in Marine boot camp, you eliminate the word I. It's all about we as a team. So when they're interviewing, they speak about the team all the time. And the interviewer wants to know, what did you do? And that throws a lot of veterans.
Yeah. And then from the interviewer, from the hirer's perspective, when they're looking at somebody who has served, someone who's come back, what do they see? And I know you guys do consulting. What are you trying to help them see?
Well, what Genesis 10 does is that we put them through reverse boot camp. Mm-hmm. So we try to acclimate them to what the corporate world is going to be like. For example, networking. Networking is frowned upon in the military. You have a strict chain of command and you follow that. But yet in corporate America, you can't just, for example, in corporate America, you actually are supposed to network. When you want to get something done, you have to get buy-in by various people in divisions, so you have to go outside the area that you're in to work with people. So that's a whole different kind of mentality that we work with veterans to help acclimate them to what the corporate world is going to actually be like.
Do you think, and I could be wrong on this, but it seems that, well, you know, look, after World War II, you had the GI Bill, right? There was a big push to get veterans educated, get them jobs. But it seems like for a very long time, this has been a problem. Am I wrong about that? Am I right about that? Or have things changed given the recession we just had and the panic of 2008? Has anything changed, or is this a long-term problem?
It's still a long-term problem. Yeah. There is no real transition for veterans. We call it from deployment to employment. Mm-hmm. So in our boot camp, we really go out of our way to make sure that, for example, they have a battle buddy, which is what they have in the military, someone who's a veteran who could understand where they're coming from, to guide them and advise them. And we guide them through the process. So we train them, and they're on a try-by basis with a company for 6 or 9 months, and then the company then hires them if they think it's a good fit.
Yeah.
So there really isn't a transition. When they come back, they have a tough time. It's a little better than it was during, let's say, the Vietnam War, for example, a lot better. But it still goes nowhere near it should be to take care of the people who really are the best among us. They put themselves in harm's way, and they really give us the opportunity to enjoy our freedoms and our liberties. Right. So we really need to do a lot more, and corporate America really doesn't do it.
Yeah. Now, you know, I see a lot of those commercials. They're always trying to talk about what skills you learn in the military, and there are obvious skills. But what are the best skills that our vets have? I know that's a generalization, but still, what are sort of the key skills they have, and what are these employers missing?
Well, one, they're really technology fluent, if you will. In the military, one of the reasons why we have the best military is because we take advantage of that technology. So soldiers are very adept at utilizing that. Mm-hmm. Plus, they have great soft skills. You know, they're all about doing something for a cause that's greater than themselves, so they make amazing team players. Mm-hmm. They're all about taking risk. They're about punctuality. They're the first ones at a meeting. If not early, they're never, ever late. So they really have a lot of skills, soft skills, as well as hard skills, technology, where they could be great employees for companies.
Yeah. All right. My grandfather served, so it's
that's great.
in my heart. Yeah. Thanks for coming in today, Harley. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.